Alright, and I'll be reviewing Assassination Classroom chapters 115 and 116. And let's just say that I love when manga or anime breaks the third wall, because in chapter 116, one of the characters said they but let's leave that to the other type of manga, because they were doing their cooking stuff, and it took them 8 hours to do it, when they say most food anime explains it 8 pages and stuff. They go into detail about food, and I found that absolutely hilarious. As a guy who's basically watched a food wars trailer, I find that quite hilarious. It's actually gonna read a food manga, a little bit hilarious. So basically, chapter 150, we know that the school festival arc is going to begin. Kunogo, basically, Academy has this versus type thing, not versus, but more food festival, where they basically do every year in the middle of November. This festival where they sell stuff. Obviously, how most schools in anime and manga we see they do is always have a one festival episode or a one festival arc, But normally this time it's going to be a little bit different for me, because most festivals I've seen as they do the festival, then you finish off, and some anime skips the festival because they feel like it's the unneeded part. But this one's gonna be interesting because it's a middle school festival, not a high school one, and they're doing whole, if you sell the most, you basically get a chance to put in your resume, and it shows that you're pretty good at trading, which you could also use that to attract people to get a job in the future. So I find that really interesting. Also, obviously, the proceeds go to donations and stuff. Obviously, they do that to keep up the image, but I don't know if the proceeds really go to donation. But I don't think they're the type of school who would keep the money to themselves. I don't think they are, even though they're prestigious schools, so they need to keep up their prestigious type ranking. So that's a whole nother discussion. Maybe do they really keep the money, do they not? But they probably do keep the money. It's not really necessary to talk about for so long. And you're gonna see that Asano-kun, he's pissed off that he lost to the sports festival, and he literally is doing everything in his ability and power just to get just to get that win, just to be able to store that win to him and just crush class freaking E or class ace, like class ass, that's what I'm saying, right? But shit, I just woke up, so I'm sorry if I look a little bit dead. Normally I don't look this dead. I'm recording this pretty early because I don't have school. Yes, I had a chance to actually get more sleep. I don't know if me getting more sleep equals being more dead, but that's fine. Also, freaking Asano-kun's doing everything. He got a sponsor from this freaking food place, whatever they was selling foods. Obviously, I should get light meals for free. They're freaking hiring freaking comedians, idols, everything else, just to make sure Class C doesn't get anyone. And the fact that they're located in an isolated mountain gives a disadvantage. But Kora Sensei said, I think in chapter 115, the fact that it's their advantage. It's not a handicap, it's more advantage. And these foods and fruits around the mountain, they're hidden, but no one can see the potential because they're hidden. And I was like, that is absolutely true, Core Sensei. You were absolutely saying the truth, because even though these fruits and everything, as these valuable fruits are all hidden and they're obviously useful and they sell a lot in the store. And also, Core Sensei was speaking of the value of things. When you find rare things, they're very common in mountains because they're very rare, because they're not around where majority individuals are. They plan on making acorn ramen, and I've never heard of acorn ramen. I've heard of ramen as I go through my manga adventures and anime adventures. I heard of different ramen and stuff, and yakuri and all that kind of stuff, which I still can't pronounce, by the way, that name. Acorn ramen is very rare, and that seems interesting. I wish I could actually try acorn ramen. I'm not really sure, but who knows what's gonna happen. Is it really good? Probably. It does taste extremely good. If you heard that doorbell, I must apologize. It's speaking where everyone's awake, and normally I don't do these when people are at least, fully awake and stuff. So I want to see what's going to go on the festival arc. In chapter 116, we saw that the guys from Tokyo basically abducted that one female, the beautiful female from freaking, I can't remember her name, so I call her freaking idol female, whatever, because she looks like an idol, whatever. And freaking they adopted her, whatever, and they came back to the mountains, obviously, to indirectly, kill Koro Sensei, or ruined Koro Sensei, because I think they know about Koro Sensei's abilities, or maybe they probably think he looks like a monster, because freaking Koro Sensei does look like a monster, but he's a very nice monster if you get to know him for a long while, because we got to know him for freaking almost 120 chapters or so, and he's a really nice guy, by the way, if you didn't know already. And freaking also the children from that arc, freaking where basically the old man from the daycare got injured, whatever, those children came back because Nagisa kept teaching Sakura, whatever, he kept helping her do her studies, so she came eventually. Also, Freaking Irina Sensei or Big Sensei is freaking amazing. Her conning skills are A1. It's also the chapter 160 showed me why this show was tagged as a comedy, because it's absolutely hilarious, and how they break the third wall is definitely something that I wish more manga would do more commonly, because hey, who knows? Who doesn't love when manga anime breaks the freaking third wall and, most common, stereotypical walls ever. Irina Sensei did that. Also, I love the fact that all the characters came back one time, at least to, help out Class C. Also, I wonder who was that mysterious person that's gonna, basically say about freaking, Class C's, little panel, not little panel, I'm thinking of PAX, panel or freaking, little station, whatever. Is it gonna be Karasumo, or is it gonna be somebody else? Is it gonna be the God of Death? I don't know. Well, he's arrested. I don't think he's gonna do anything else. Maybe he's gonna get involved again. I have no idea. I feel like this is the little arc where old villains and old people come back for at least once, at least, does their purpose again, fails horribly, and just leaves. Like a whole 5-second type thing. With a couple 5 seconds, they leave. And I wonder those guys that can come back with more money to obviously buy their food. They're doing very well, but classes obviously have an advantage with different, stations, different events going on. Who knows what is going to happen as well. I feel it's one important thing I'm forgetting, but everybody has their own purpose. Freaking Aitono, who used to basically hate Core Sensei, was designed to basically kill him, is basically tracking everybody else. Freaking, that lady who become a housewife, or the housewife lady is actually doing the whole, I don't know what she's doing, the cooking. She did something. I believe she was making something. Even the gothic female made the menu and everything else. Everyone is getting involved somehow, and I absolutely love it, because I hope Class E wins. I feel that they might not win, because we've seen Class E lose before. It's not like where Class E freaking wins everything. They lost during the midterm little arc. I call it arcs, so I have no idea if it's arcs, mini arcs. They lost during the midterm test, but they won during the sports festival. Is Class A, Class Ace, or Class Ass, I call them, going to take the W this time? Is Class E going to take the L or the W? Is that person going to do a good job of basically sharing all over the internet? Is everyone from the Class A pound going to go all the way Class E's? What's going to happen, Mr. C? Is it going to be legal? Are they going to do anything illegal? That's what I want to know. Are they going to do anything exciting? Is Core Sensei going to show off his abilities? I don't think he will, because obviously he can't do that. Or maybe as an attraction, Core Sensei is want to save for the ace. The freaking their ace under their sleeve. So be sure to like the video if you enjoyed the video. Be sure to have a fantastic day or night, and I'll see you guys later. Farewell.